Hey guys, I hope that I'm live right now. If you are able to listen to me properly, as well as there's no issues with the audio or the video, please let me know, guys. Hello, everybody. I hope that I'm live right now. If you guys are able to listen to me properly, as well as there's no issues with the audio or the video, please let me know. Good. Okay, that's great. So, how is everybody? How is everybody? Please do let me know. No issues? Okay, that's great. Amazing, guys. Amazing. So, how is everybody, guys? Please do let me know. How is everybody, guys? Please do let me know. Hola, okay, that's great. So many of you might be joining us, and this might be your very first boot camp that has been conducted by via DevTown. So can you guys let me know how many of you are attending? Like the first, this is your first boot camp that has been conducted by DevTown for you guys. Can you guys let me know how many of you? For how many of you this is the first boot camp that has been conducted via DevTown, guys? Please do let me know. And guys, let me know for how many of you this is the very first boot camp that you are attending that has been conducted via DevTown, guys. Okay, so a lot many number of you this is the very first boot camp that you are attending. So let me introduce myself as well as the company. First of all, my name is Shaurya Sinha and I have been a data analyst, a data scientist, a full stack engineer, a software engineer, a machine learning engineer at companies like Jio, Reliance, Google, Fastnell, and other companies as well. Also, I have been teaching on behalf of Google in their Explore ML program, wherein I used to go to different universities and teach topics like machine learning, AI, full stack, cybersecurity, and much more. So, that was a quick introduction about myself, guys. So can you guys let me know something about you, like from which college you are from and which year and what you are studying, guys? Can you guys let me know which college, which year, and what are you currently studying, guys? Please let me know. So we have people from IGNU, we have people from Chandigarh universities, we have people from Baruch, we have people from VIT, CIM, ITER, again VIT Velo. We have a lot of students joining us from VIT Velo, DY Patil Pune, Pune University, JU Bose, Dr. MPS College, and much more as well. So that's great to see you guys joining us from not just from India but from all over the world as well. We have people joining us from Nigeria, we have people joining us from Pakistan, we have people joining us from USA as well. So it's great to see that people are able to join us from the other countries as well, and that's always good to hear also. So when it comes to this particular bootcamp, guys, this bootcamp has been brought to you in collaboration with Google Developer Groups as well as Microsoft Student Learn Ambassador Program, KIIT chapter. So GDG Ranchi and KIIT and MLSA KIIT chapter, these are the two organizations that are currently in, like, we are in collaboration with. And at the end of this particular boot camp, you guys will be receiving your certificates from all the three organizations, that is from DevTown, from from MLSA, that is Microsoft Student Learn Ambassador Program, as well as via Google Developer Groups as well. Now, how you will be getting the certificate, what is the criteria of getting the certificate, what are the different certificates that you are going to get, as well as let's say how to give your attendance. I'll be letting you know all these particular things at the end of today's class, guys. So please remember this. There will be a lot of people who will be asking in the live live chat about these questions again and again. So I'm going to repeat myself once again. Okay, every question that is related to your certificates, related to your like how do we get the certificates, what is the criteria of getting the certificate, what is the use of the certificate itself, all these questions, along with how to give your attendance, where is the attendance, all these questions I'll be answering at the end of today's class. So if you guys see any person or any particular student in the live chat asking about these questions again, so please do help them out so that we are able to continue with our studying right over there. Okay, the next thing that I want you guys to know is that the prerequisite for this particular boot camp is just English and nothing else. Okay, just English and nothing else. So if you are able to understand what I am speaking, that is more than sufficient to attend this particular boot camp. We will be starting off with HTML, the basics of HTML, some intermediate HTML, and then advanced HTML as well. Then we'll be moving towards CSS. So we'll be looking at some basic to intermediate level CSS as well. Once that has been done, we will then be moving further to creating an Instagram clone using HTML and CSS. So whatever you have learned during the entire 6 days, that we'll be using on the 7th day to make the project. Okay, so every single day you will be having the class. So today, due to me being stuck in traffic, I was a bit late to today's class, but every day you will be having class from 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock or from 7 o'clock to 8:30. Okay, the web page that we are going to build, I will show you guys that as well. So when you open up the Instagram account, okay, you are able to look at this particular page that is there, okay, wherein you are having your stories on the top, you are having a feed of posts that you are able to see, and some other details as well. So this is the exact same page that we are going to create in our project related to Instagram clone, that is using HTML and CSS. It is going to be a simple project, guys. Anything and everything that you need to know, okay, that you need to know for the project, will be first teaching it to you guys, so you don't have to worry about it. Okay, are you guys able to understand up till here? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand up till here? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand up till here? Please do let me know, guys. Great. I will also show you guys the certificates that you will be getting at the end of this particular program, so that you have some idea about the certificates that you are also going to get. But how to get the certificates, where to get the certificates, what is the criteria, how to give attendance, all these different questions I will be telling you guys at the end of today's class, not right now. Okay. Let me see the notifications. I think so some person must have posted the certificates for some of the upcoming boot camps. So this is one of the boot camps that we had conducted on Python and computer vision, as you are able to see. This is the Google Developer Group certificate that had been given for the boot camp itself. The next particular certificate is your Microsoft Learn Student Ambassador Program certificate, as you are able to see. And the last certificate that was sent to the students was a certificate via DevTown. So the DevTown certificate this is the older certificate. We have updated the DevTown certificate as well. So it looks a bit different. Let me try to see if I'm able to find it or not. Okay, so yeah, this is the new DevTown certificate that will be issued to you. So these will be the 3 certificates that you guys will be getting right over here, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Great. So before starting off with the class itself, like I've already said, that I will be letting you guys know the criteria of getting the certificates in a lot of depth at the end. But one of the main criterias of getting the certificate is to attend the class live. If you are not attending the session on time live, you are not going to get the certificate. And at a later point of time, don't come and tell us that I didn't get the certificate. I attended the session after, like, in the evening after the class itself. I watched the session. After 2 days I watched it. We don't care about it. If you're not attending the session live, you will not be able to get these certificates. Okay, so that is as simple as possible. So please try to make sure that you're coming up live for the classes. Okay, great. So for those who weren't able to register for this particular boot camp, do not worry about it, guys. If this is the first boot camp that you are attending that is being conducted via DevTown, okay, if you have not registered, there's no issues. Just whenever I will be telling you guys how to give your attendance, just make sure that you are able to fill up your attendance for today. We'll consider that as your registration as well. Okay, okay, great. So let's get started right now, guys. Arpit Tiwari, why does your certificate does not has any certificate number? Because Arpit, we are not primitives. Okay, when you look at our certificates, we are having our own QR codes that are there on the certificate itself, which you can scan to verify the certificate. So like I said, I'm a software engineer. I've been a software engineer for the past 3 years at Google. So I won't just put up a certificate number on the certificate. Like, that does not make any sense. Okay, being a software engineer, you need to continuously come up with greater ideas, better ideas, easier ideas to use in the future as well. Okay, so keep that in mind. You are in a boot camp that is targeted towards, like, building your career in software engineering. The first thing that you need to keep in mind, always be innovative. Okay, okay, so like I said, right over here, as you're able to see, the last few numbers are your certificate number itself, that is the credential ID, and this is the QR code on every single certificate that we issue. That basically you can scan it to verify the certificate itself. That is how it basically works. Okay, okay, great. So has been done. So let's get started with our today's class, guys. Let me open up the I'm so sorry. Let me open up the notes that we are going to use in today's class. You can also download the exact same notes from our website as well. We will be showing you guys that as well. So if you are going down below in the description of the video, itself, we have provided you guys with the notes of this particular bootcamp. I'll be using this. If you want to get access for that, you can get it from right over here. So you'll be able to see a link for our Discord channel. Okay, link for our Discord channel right over here. You can open up that link for the Discord channel at any point of time, and once you have opened it up, let me just show it to you guys. So this is the link that I opened it up right over here. Accept invite. Let me open up my Discord. Okay, so right over here, as you're able to see, inside of our Discord channel that currently has 33,500 approximately members. If you are going down below, you will be able to see resources for boot camps. Okay, you will be able to see a section called as resources for boot camps. Okay, I want you guys to select HTML and CSS notes. From there, you will be able to download the PDF that we are going to use in the next few days for learning HTML and CSS. Okay, so this will basically teach you the basics of HTML and CSS. When we'll be going to advanced HTML CSS, there will be a new PPT that will be provided to you guys. Okay, for those who don't have a Discord account, you can open it up. Like, it takes hardly 5 minutes, so you will be able to get the access from right over there. Okay, Rohit Vishwakarma, we have just started with the bootcamp, so of course nobody would have got the certificates. If you're still concerned with that, you can check our LinkedIn account. All the students who get these certificates usually post their certificates on their LinkedIn and update their resumes with the certificates as well, so you will be able to find it right over there. Okay, the link to our LinkedIn page is also down in the description of the video itself. You will be able to find us in the mentions. Okay, For those who don't use Discord, you can open it in a browser as well. Okay, it literally takes a second or two to create an account, and you will be able to get access to our notes, because right over here, this particular bootcamp is free of cost. There is no cost associated with the bootcamp itself. Even for the certificates, we don't charge anything. The certificates are also free, so you don't have to worry about it. Our main purpose is to create a community that is able to help each other out. Okay, so if you have any doubts, any queries, you can post it up on the Discord channel. Our 36 team of instructors, as well as our community of 35,000 people, will always be there to help you guys out as well. Okay, so do not worry about it. So let's get started with our today's class, guys. Should we start with our today's class? Please do let me know, guys. Shall we start with our today's class, guys? Please do let me know. Shall we start with our today's class, guys? Please do let me know. Great. So let me know, guys, what are some of the examples of browsers that you know? Can you guys give me some examples of browsers that you have used, or the browsers that you know currently of? Can you guys let me know of that, guys? Please do let me know. Can you guys let me know some of the like examples of browsers that you have used? So Chrome. Okay, Google is not a browser, Google is a company. Chrome you have used Brave, you have used Bing is also not a browser, it's like a search engine. There's a big difference. So Chrome is an example, Opera is an example, Opera Mini is an example, Firefox is an example, Microsoft Edge is an example. You are having your Brave as an example. Okay, Internet Explorer, although it has been shut down, but yes, you can list it out as well. So Safari is an example. So these are some of the examples of web browsers that you use. When it comes to Google, Bing, these are all search engines. These are not browsers themselves. Okay, so please, for those who don't understand the difference between the web browsers as well as the normal like search engines, please try to understand it via these examples themselves. Now, one of the very first like public domain like that was available to consumers itself web browser was the Netscape Web Browser. It was founded by Mark Anderson. So Mark Anderson, when he was in college, he founded a company called as Mosaic. When he came out of his college, he stopped the company, closed down the company, and created a new company called as Netscape. Netscape existed before Internet Explorer was a thing. Okay, so it existed way back when your parents used to use computers. Okay, so the thing with Netscape Navigator was it was the biggest, like every user in the entire world, almost every single user in the entire world was at one particular point of time using the Netscape Navigator itself. Okay, so as you're able to see, this is a web browser from back in 1994. This is almost 30 years old. Okay, almost 30 years old web browser that you're looking at right now. And if you are able to see this, okay, if you are able to see this, most of the stuff in the web browser is the exact same. You are having the back button. Okay, as if you are able to see, you are having the back button on the left hand side, you are having the next button on the right hand side, you're having the home button, you have the refresh button, you are having the print button, the find button, you are having a URL tab where you are able to tab the location, that is www.google.com or something like that. You are having a space, a canvas where you are able to see the website itself. So almost every single thing that the user needs in a current modern website, okay, it's already there in a website, in a web browser that was 30 years old. So not a lot of different changes has come up in the terms of the web browser itself. Netscape closed its doors back in 2008, which was then overtook by Internet Explorer, and then we all know that Internet Explorer was also closed down at a later point of time, guys. Okay, I'm giving you a quick introduction to like front-end web development so that you have some knowledge about it before starting out with HTML, CSS and JavaScript. Okay, so any website, the main components of any website that you're going to use at any point of time is just HTML, CSS and JavaScript and nothing more. These are the building blocks for every single website that you are going to use or you are currently using. Now HTML or hypertext markup language, that is the full form of HTML itself, hypertext markup language, was initially created by these researchers at UC Berkeley's. It was meant as an easier way to share researches as well as link researches to other citations as well. For example, let's take up a good example right over here. Let's say that I am currently living in Bangalore and you are currently living in Delhi. You are a great researcher. Okay, when you are writing a research paper, you take in citations, you take in references from different books, from different research papers, from different articles and other stuff as well. Now when you are done with the research paper, you put all the references on the back, that okay, this particular line has been taken from this particular book, this particular page and so on and so forth. Now you want to share your research with me. This is the time before internet existed. Okay, you want to share your research with me as of this particular point of time, so you will have to ship your research paper from Delhi to India to Bangalore. That is going to take a month or so to reach me. First of all, once I'm able to get my hands after a month on the research paper, to be able to understand the research paper completely, I need to get all the reference material that you have cited. Okay, for example, all the books, all the research, other research papers, all the articles that you have cited in your research paper, I need to find them. Now it may or may not be possible for me to find it in the local library as well. So this was a huge problem back in that particular point of time, and the researchers at UC Berkeley has decided that okay, we will solve this particular problem, and then they came up with HTML or hypertext markup language. It was meant to just showcase text, make pages and link different pages together using your hyperlinks itself. So what is a hyperlink? Most of you must have used your Wikipedia at any point of time. So can you guys let me know how many of you guys have like used Wikipedia at any point of time, guys? Can you guys let me know how many of you guys are able to like have used Wikipedia at any point of time, guys? For those who haven't used Wikipedia, man, are you living under a rock or something like that? So just use Wikipedia, you will be able to like understand what I'm trying to say. So whenever you are using Wikipedia, you will be able to see these type of hyperlinks that are there, and when you click on this particular link, it will take you to a new page itself, and that is what is called as a hyperlink. So the only use of HTML was to provide a skeleton sort of structure to your website. That's it. The content, the linking between pages, some slight big and bold, small and thin. Okay, so all these small stuff that you see, okay, that was what HTML provided. So HTML was like the skeleton of your body itself. Okay, the next particular thing that we need to focus upon is this is the Microsoft website. Okay, this is one of the earliest Microsoft website, one of the biggest internet companies, and this is how their website looked like when they were building it in just HTML. So this is a website that Microsoft built for themselves, the official website of Microsoft that they built just in HTML, guys. You are able to see that it does not look nice. This is not the website that you will be visiting at any point of time, or you will feel nice to visit as well. Okay, are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. Would you agree with me on this particular point, guys? Would you like to visit this website or use this website at any point of time, guys? Please do let me know. Would you guys like to visit this website or use this website? Like, do you really feel that this website looks good? Okay, do you really feel that this website looks good? Like, equivalent to a company that is one of the biggest internet companies in the entire world. Okay, So that is just not the case, guys. So at that point of time, the corporate sector, okay, those entrepreneurs who wanted their websites to look as good as possible for the end users, came up with something that is called as your CSS, or cascading style sheets. Okay, your CSS was built just to make sure that your website looks appealing. So this is your Yahoo website back in 1998. As you're able to see, although you are having a lot of links, although you are having a lot of text as well, it is well specified. You are having images, you are having a bit of color, you are having a great orientation, okay, arrangement is proper, everything looks nice and clean, as you are able to see. And that was the job of CSS. So as HTML provided a structure to the website itself, like a skeleton system, the CSS of a website provided the beautification that a website needs. Okay, so whether it be the clothes that you wear, whether it be the like makeup that you apply, or something like that, anything that makes you look different, makes you look interesting, that is what CSS is at the end of the day. Okay, now the next particular question that came up was, although we have seen about HTML and CSS, but still the websites weren't interactive enough. Okay, we were not able to interact with the website itself. There was no animation on the website, there was nothing else on the website itself, and we didn't had enough time. So Netscape approached a particular person called as Brendan Ike, if I'm not wrong, and Brendan Ike basically created, okay, JavaScript, a language so light that it is able to run on the browser itself. That was the JavaScript language that Brendan Ike created in just 10 days. It took 10 days to create JavaScript, guys. That is how fast he worked. Okay, are you guys able to understand everything up till here, guys? Please do let me know. Are you guys able to understand up till here, guys? See, one more thing, if you're not able to understand anything, okay, if you have any questions right over here, okay, never say, sir, repeat. I don't know what the fuck should I repeat, because I've told a lot of different stuff. Write exactly what you were not able to understand. So, sir, I'm not able to understand what is CSS. Sir, I'm not able to understand what is HTML. Okay, so you need to write exactly what you are not able to understand, because there's a lot of people, 3,300 people writing something inside of the live chat. I'm not able to learn every single one of those comments. So if I'm looking at your comment and you have just written not understanding, then there's nothing that I can do about it. I will just ignore it and move further. But if you're writing that, okay, this is what I'm not able to understand, then I will be able to like just repeat it once, or teach you in some other manner as well. Okay, do not worry about it. Great. So right over here, as you're able to see, one of the biggest questions that people have is the difference between Java and JavaScript. Okay, so both of these are just programming languages. They have no relation to each other. Java, when JavaScript was created back in 1990s, Java was one of the most used language. Everybody was using Java back in 1990s. Everybody was crazy about Java. So just because of a marketing tactic, so that people are able to confuse that, okay, so there is some relation between Java and JavaScript, I should also learn and start making projects in JavaScript as well. That is the reason why the name JavaScript was coined. It was just a marketing tactic. It is the same as apple and pineapple. Both are fruits, but both are not related to each other. Okay, are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Do not worry, guys, if you're not able to understand CSS. We are here in this bootcamp to learn CSS itself. It was just an introduction. I will show you something so that you are able to understand CSS a bit better. So give me a second about it. Let me see if I'm able to find what I'm trying to find right over here. Okay, so this is one of the like animations that I use that has been created by my team to help you guys understand like HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Okay, so HTML is like your structure. HTML is like the skeleton system of your body. The CSS is like presentation or appearance. Okay, so how does like Deadpool look like? His swords, his guns, his clothes, his like jagged personality, so all the like face scars and all those kind of shit. So that is basically what your CSS does. CSS helps to beautify your website itself, make it look a bit appealing. And then comes your JavaScript helps to give the goofy nature to Deadpool. Okay, it is able to help Deadpool interact with you. Okay, it is able to help you interact with Deadpool as well. For example, clicking on a button changes a particular picture, clicking on a particular hovering your cursor over an image enlarges the image. So all these are basically what is a part of JavaScript. Are you guys able to understand it right now, or still you are having some problems? Are you guys able to understand it right now, or still you guys have some problems? Guys, please let me know. Are you guys able to understand up till here, guys, or you are having still some problems understanding this stuff? Okay, I'm not able to find the live chat. Give me a second, guys. Okay, yeah, I found the live chat once again. Okay, everybody understood it? Great, man, amazing. I expected this from you. Okay, so I think so. This is the reason why I always say please be patient with me. If I'm able to see that most of you are not able to understand a concept, see, there is no point in repeating that exact same thing once again, because for the first time when I said it, you didn't understood it. Just repeating that does not make sense. Okay, so I will try to make sure that you guys are able to understand it in some other manner. Okay, so I will try my best so that you guys are able to understand as much as possible, guys. Okay, do not worry about it. Okay, great. So let's move on to the next particular part. Where's the PPT? Okay. Okay. One more thing, guys. So today's session is the first session. We'll keep it short. I will introduce you to where we are going to make the project, where we are going to write our code and everything, so that you guys are ready for tomorrow's class. From tomorrow onwards, we are going to start immediately with coding. Okay, from tomorrow to the end of the bootcamp, we are only going to code. Of course, I will be teaching you guys everything from scratch, everything from the basics itself. You don't have to worry, but we have to take it to the advanced level, guys. We will be looking at tables and everything in HTML. We will be looking at some advanced CSS concepts as well. So if you guys want to make sure that you are able to learn these concepts that are important for the project as well as for a career, then please try to make sure to be on time and to always revise what you have studied in the first day. Okay, if you want to learn something new the next day, revise and come to the class. Do not come empty handed. Okay, for the entire bootcamp, whatever code that we are going to write, anybody who does not even has a laptop will be able to write that code and execute it as well, and like make the project as well. So you don't have to worry about it. I've taken up the care so that anybody who has a smartphone will be able to complete the entire bootcamp, and the project that will be building, it will automatically be deployed as well. So you can share the link to the website of the project with anybody, and they will be able to access it. Okay, so are you guys able to understand it up till here? Please do let me know. Are you guys able to understand up till here, guys? Please do let me know. Great. Love from Australia. Thank you so much, guys. So again, the platform that we are going to use to write our code is going to be Code Sandbox. Okay, we are going to use codesandbox.io. This is the website that we are going to use to write our code and to create our website as well. You guys you guys will be able to utilize it, okay, and will be able to like whatever project I will be building, you will be able to share that project with anybody from across the globe, even the website directly, not even the code but the website as well. So you don't have to worry about it. Just make sure that you are learning everything as properly as possible. Okay, there's a lot that you have to do. Right now I'll be explaining you guys about the certification criteria, about the attendance criteria, how you are going to get these certificates, where you are going to get these certificates, what is the value of these certificates and everything. Okay, so let me start with that first of all, because I know most of you have a lot of questions related to the same. Today is the first class, that is the reason why we will be having class for just 1 hour, but from tomorrow onwards we will be having class of 1.5 hours, guys. So please make sure that you are able to understand it. Those who will not be on time, they will not be able to get their attendance as well. I will make sure of it. Okay. Okay, so let's get started right over here, guys. Okay, so there are 3 certificates associated with this particular boot camp. The first certificate that is there is the certificate via DevTown. I've already shown you guys the certificate as well. So that will be the certificate via DevTown. This certificate will be given to those students, okay, who will be having 100% attendance. 100% live attendance, okay, live, live, live. Although we will be giving you guys the class recordings to watch at a later point of time as well, but if you are not able to provide your attendance live, you guys are not going to get the certificates as well. As simple as that. Okay, so 100% attendance, that means 7 out of 7 days worth of attendance. Now how will I be taking the attendance? I will be so every day it will be totally different. Someday I will give you a form, someday I will give you a QR code, someday I will just tell you that there on this particular place I've kept the link, go there and find it. Okay, so every day randomly anywhere in the middle of the class I'll be telling you guys where the attendance link is, and the attendance link will be a Google form that you have to fill up properly. So I'll be coming back to attendance. Right now I'm just telling you guys the criteria for getting the certificate itself. So I'll be coming back to the attendance once again. The second type of certificates that are there is your Microsoft and Google certificate. Okay, those students will be having 100% attendance, that too live. Plus at the end of this particular bootcamp we are going to do a small project. Okay, that is the home page of Instagram itself, the feed page of Instagram, using HTML and CSS. So I will be coding it in front of you live. I will be explaining you every single thing line by line, so that you don't have to worry about it. After that we'll be giving you 5 to 6 days of time to make that exact same project, taking reference from the video itself, and we will be asking you to submit the project. Now how to submit the project, where to submit the project, I will be letting you guys know after we have built the project on the 7th day, not right now. After we have built it on the 7th day, not right now. Okay, so once we have asked you to submit the project, those students will be having 100% attendance, as well as the correct project submitted. Those students will be getting the Microsoft and Google certificates. Now I'm able to understand that many of you are having some questions, so let me try to answer those questions itself. First, why not are we using VS Code? Why are we using Code Sandbox? There are 3 reasons to that. First, not everybody has a laptop. Okay, I want to make sure that anybody who is having just a mobile phone as well is able to make the entire project. Okay, the second particular reason for not using VS Code as a software as of this particular point of time and choosing something like Code Sandbox is its ease of use. It simplifies everything that I will have to tell you guys in VS Code and puts it up in Code Sandbox. Third thing that is there is, when I will be telling you guys to submit the project, how will you submit a local file that is there? You will have to upload it to your drive. Most of you will not be providing me the access to the drive itself. I will have to download it. I will have to open up each and every project and check whether it is working or not. That kind of time we don't have. Code Sandbox automatically deploys your code as well simultaneously, and there's just a link that you can share it with anybody from the across the world who can check up on your work. So it makes all the 3 points much more easy to use. Okay, that is the reason why we are not using VS Code and we are using Code Sandbox. Okay, the bootcamp length, the length of the bootcamp will be for 7 to 8 days for 1 to 1.5 hours every single day. Okay. Any other questions, guys? Before moving further, please let me know. So you can log into Code Sandbox using either Google or GitHub. That's totally up to you. Okay. Okay, so let's move on from right over here, guys. No, you cannot use code VS Code. Okay, because like I said, you will have to submit the project in Code Sandbox, so you cannot use VS Code, guys. Okay. Okay, so now I've made you guys understand 100% attendance live, 7 out of 7 DevTown certificate, 100% attendance live, correct project submitted at the end, then Microsoft and the Google certificate. We are trying to make this as a very strict policy because these certificates carry a lot of value. Okay, these certificates are like issued by big giants, okay, big technical firms for particular technologies itself that you have studied in these technologies. So these have a lot of weightage on your resume. Now if we start giving out these certificates to everybody without any cause, then the value of these certificates would be reduced. We want to make sure that anybody who is attending this bootcamp, if he is getting these certificates, the value of the certificate is carried forward. We are not charging any money. We will never do that. What we are trying to do is we are making sure that, okay, if you have 100% attendance, that means वो भी live. Okay, that too live. That means you have listened to the entire class. So okay, DevTown certificate. Okay, you listened to the entire class as well as you made the entire project and submitted it. So okay, now you have done some practical work. That is the reason why we are giving you the Microsoft and the Google certificate. Okay, are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. The project that we'll be working on will be the Instagram clone. That will be this particular page that we will be cloning. Okay, the exact same page. You will have the stories right over here. You will have the nav bar. You will have the post down below. So this is the page that we'll be creating using HTML and CSS. Okay. Okay, now comes up how will I be taking your attendance. So every single day I will be taking up your attendance in the form of a Google form. Now how will I be giving you that form? That is totally different every single day. Someday I will just tell you that it is present inside of a folder on this particular website. You can go there and find it. Someday I will just show you a QR code in the middle of the class. Someday I will just show you the link of the Google form itself. Someday I will just share it in the live chat, and I will not tell you. I will tell you for just like 5 or 10 seconds, so that those students who are randomly anywhere in the middle of the class, I'll tell it for 10 seconds, so that those students who are there in the class on that particular day live listening to me all the time, only those guys who deserve the certificates are going to get it as well. Okay, as simple as possible. Are you guys able to understand that? Please do let me know. So every single day, okay? And if anybody is caught, one more thing I'm telling you guys as well. If anybody is caught sharing the attendance link, that guy, we are going to make sure that 3 things are going to happen to him. First, he is not going to be a part of any of the DevTown programs that we are having. Second, 36 companies are hiring 1,000 students from us every single month. We are going to make sure that all those 36 companies are blacklisting it. And third, we'll be sending that blacklisted certification from all these 36 companies to your college, HOD. that this is what has happened with him, this is the reason, you handle it. Now why what do you mean by a black dot? By these companies that you will not be able to get a job in either of these 36 companies, in which there are companies like Microsoft, Amazon, Samsung, Jio, Oracle. There are companies like Google as well. So even TCS, Infosys is there on this particular 36 list. Okay, so please try to make sure that you are well behaved in this particular class. If you're here to learn, that's great for you. If you're not here to learn, you leave the class, go and invest your time in some Netflix and chill. Okay. Okay. Will this page be functional? Yes, like you will be able to scroll down and everything, but of course it won't be connected to a backend. We are going to just work on the front end aspect itself. Okay. Okay, great. So like I said, and the second thing, in the Google form that will be given to you every single day for attendance, it is a separate form. Okay, it is a separate form right over there. So you guys need to make sure that your name, okay, first of all, your email ID should be the exact same on all the 7 days. Okay, your email ID should be the exact same on all the 7 days Google form for attendance. Do not change your email ID. The second thing is, please be very careful while writing your name of, like in the name section of the Google form. Okay, I don't want your entire ancestral heritage name on the Google form. Okay, it is a certificate. It cannot contain the names of 5 of your forefathers. Okay, it should be just your first name and your last name. That's it. And please make sure that it is your name. At least don't make spelling mistakes in your name. If any kind of mistakes are there on the certificate, it is just because you have filled the Google form wrong. So if you want to make sure that you are doing all this hard work and still getting a wrong certificate, if you want to prevent that from happening, fill the form properly and on time in the class. Otherwise you are not going to get the certificates. Okay. Okay, great. So the next thing that I want you guys to know, many of you guys are asking about the the link to the Discord channel, I guess. So this is the YouTube video that you all are currently watching. If you go down to the description of the video itself, you will be able to find the link to the Discord channel right over here. Okay, we'll be sharing regular updates on the bootcamp in the Discord server, as you're able to see. So this is the Discord channel, guys. One of the days the attendance link is going to go on the Discord channel. So I'm telling you guys right now itself, create your Discord IDs and join the Discord channel as soon as possible. Otherwise you will be missing out on that day's attendance. So it will directly go on the Discord channel for one day. I'm telling you guys right now itself. So this is the Discord link down in the description of the video that you're currently watching. You can join the Discord channel from here. Okay. Okay. Are you guys able to understand up till here, guys? Please do let me know. Are you guys able to understand everything up till here? Please do let me know, guys. These certificates are being issued by Google and Microsoft. So yes, of course, you can put them up on your resume while going for job interviews. Okay. Great. The link for the Discord channel is down in the description of the video itself, guys. You can just scroll down and get the link from right over there. Okay. The next particular thing that I want you guys to know is that the entire 7 days, like I've already said, is free. There's no cost associated with the same. After that as well, with the certificates, we also don't have any cost that is associated with that. I too work as a software engineer in the morning, and then I teach right over here, because DevTown is a non-profit organization. When I was in college, I had no one to actually guide me in the right direction, and I spent a lot of time learning some shit that I'm never going to use at any point of time. Okay, I could have treated that as a hobby, but it didn't prepare me for my placements. I had to do it everything on my own. own, and that is something that was missing. And when I came into the industry and I saw what is happening to tier 2 and tier 3 colleges, where seniors are misleading the students, companies are misleading the students, so we decided, me and some of my friends who are from different companies, we have people from Google, we have people from Microsoft, Atlassian, Amazon, Morgan Stanley, Goldman Sachs, every single company, so HP and Porsche. So we came together and we started this non-profit organization called as DevTown. It takes a lot of efforts from our end to bring like partnerships with Google and Microsoft, provide you guys with the certificates. So it takes a lot of time and efforts from our behalf as well. What we want from you guys in return is not money, but just one thing: your love and your support. That's it. Nothing more and nothing less. And I think so I can expect that as well, guys. Please do let me know. Can we expect that from you guys? Please do let me know, guys. Can we expect that from you guys? Please do let me know. So for that reason only, what I want you guys to do is very simple. Just scroll a bit down below. There are two buttons, a like button and a subscribe button. Hit that immediately. Immediately. That's it. That is the only thing that we are asking for from you guys. Nothing more and nothing less. That's the only thing that we are asking, because we want to make sure that we are currently in talks with Amazon, we are currently in talks with Facebook to provide you guys with much more number of certificates. We are only able to do that if we are able to show that the students are really interested in the training programs, they are really interested in the boot camps itself, and that is we are able to show through these numbers, through the number of likes, through the number of subscribers, so that these companies are able to keep on providing you guys with these certificates as well, because that is the only way how they are able to identify whether we are able to provide you guys with the right knowledge or not. So that is the only thing. See, we don't have any profits in this. The only thing that we have is it becomes easier for us to convince them to give you guys more number of certificates. So at the end of the day, you are the ones who are getting the benefit out of everything. Okay, are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. The class is not yet over. So when the class will be getting over, then I will be showing you guys the attendance. Okay. Okay, great. So right now, what can I expect? Like there are 3,600 people live with us. Can I expect 3,400 subscribes as well as likes before showing you guys the attendance link? Can I expect that? Can we expect to get 3,400 likes as well as subscribers before showing the attendance? We are just shy of almost less than 700 likes and subscribes. Can we do that, guys? 700. And then I will show you guys the attendance link for today. How does that sound? As simple as possible. A good give and take relationship established right over here, guys. What do you guys think? Okay, see, learning is something that is always going to happen right over here, no matter what. We'll have fun, we'll have a great learning experience. One of the best things about us is, as we are a non-profit organization, as we don't care about money or anything, so I will be cursing out a lot inside of the class as well. You have seen right over here in today's class. So make sure that from tomorrow you are sitting with earphones in your ears, so that your parents are not able to hear somebody cursing while you are studying. Okay, they will think that you are watching Mirzapur or something like that. Okay, so you guys will be able to enjoy a lot, we'll be learning a lot, and we'll be doing it very quickly. So please try to make sure that you are ready for the same as well, guys. Okay, are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. So once we are able to reach 3,400 likes and subscribes, I'll be showing you guys the attendance link. For those who haven't still done it, it's your time to do it, guys. In the meanwhile, I will just be creating your attendance links. That will take me a minute or two. So give me a second. Okay. And guys, from tomorrow's class, we are going to immediately start with the coding itself. So please make sure that you are ready for the same. Okay, we are going to immediately start with coding from tomorrow onwards. So please make sure that you are on time and you are ready for it as well. Always try to make sure that you have revised what we have studied in the previous day. So please do not forget about it. Okay, please do not forget about it. Always revise and come to the class, because there's a lot that you will be learning and you will be forgetting it easily as well, and I don't want that for you guys. So we are shy of 140 likes and subscribes. So no issues in that. We will provide the QR code to you guys. I think so that is the limit that you guys are able to take it up to. Okay. So somebody was having problem with the Discord channel. Let me just see that right over here. As you're able to see, this is the Discord link. Let me copy the link itself, copy link address. I'm going to my secondary Chrome tab. Let me open it up right over here. Go to the site. As you're able to see, accept invite, and I am able to get into the Discord server. There's no issues with the Discord link. Okay, so for those who are facing any problems, you're able to see that it is working absolutely fine. There's no issues right over here. The second thing that we are having is the QR code. So let me just download it. Day 1. This is the QR code, guys. You guys can use any of the above. Okay, you can use your, if you are having an iOS phone, directly your camera. If you're having an Android phone, you can use the Google Lens. Okay, you can use any of the apps that are there, like Google Pay, Phone Pay, Paytm, scanners. You can use to scan this QR code to get the link. If you are still not able to identify how to scan a QR code, just Google it. Okay, you are coming to a computer science boot camp. Okay, at least scanning a QR code is the bare minimum that I feel everybody should be knowing. But if you still don't know how to scan a QR code, guys, do not worry about it. You can Google it. It's as simple as that. Okay, the next particular thing is just to remind you guys that you're not panicking or anything. This is a YouTube video. You can pause the video, you can scroll back the video, you can rewatch the video as well. Okay, and this particular video will be made available to you. Access will be given to you for lifetime on YouTube, so you don't have to worry about that as well. But yes, if you're not able to fill up the attendance form in the next 45 minutes, your attendance for today is gone. Okay, if you're not able to fill up the attendance in the next 45 minutes, your attendance is gone. Today is the first day. That is the reason why this attendance form will be opened up till 12 midnight. But from tomorrow onwards, whenever I show the attendance form, you will have 15 to 20 minutes after the end of the bootcamp to fill the attendance form up. Otherwise, will not be able to get the attendance. And I will be telling you guys about the attendance in the middle of the class itself. So you have to keep a note of the attendance, that okay, I got the attendance right over here, and then you have to, after the end of the class, fill up the attendance in 20 minutes. Okay. If you are still not able to identify how to scan a QR code, just Google it. It's very simple, guys. Okay. Okay, and please fill the attendance form carefully. The class is over, guys. If you guys want to leave, you can leave, but please be on time tomorrow at 7 o'clock. Okay, at 7 o'clock, guys. So please be on time for tomorrow's class at 7 o'clock, and we will have an amazing time moving further. Okay, the class is over, guys. You can leave. There's no need to stay in the class itself. A lot of you guys are still staying in the class, so do not worry about it. You can leave the class. I will be ending the class in the next 2 minutes, guys. I'll be ending the class in the next 2 minutes. You can leave the class, guys. Okay, you can leave the class, guys. Do not worry about it. For those who don't know how to scan a QR code, like I have already said, you can Google it. Okay, It's as simple as that. You're coming to like a software engineering or software computer science boot camp itself. So if you still don't know how to scan a QR code, just search for it. Okay, as simple as that. The attendance link has already been shared with you guys. Okay, if you are late in today's class, I don't know how the fuck have you missed the attendance link, but yeah, you can take a screenshot, you can do anything with that you want. Okay. Yes, Hitesh Joshi, like I've already said, we have our training program as well. So if you have shown your interest towards it, then somebody might be calling you. Okay, so thank you so much, guys. We'll meet tomorrow again at 7 o'clock. Please be on time. And yeah, so thank you so much, guys. Thank you. 7 o'clock tomorrow. Do not forget about it. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you.